The question is, why are we starving in Africa? I mean, why? I have so many friends of mine. They all cannot understand the why. Let's look at a country like Saudi Arabia. What have they been blessed with? Let's look at a country like Iran, Iraq, Libya, Kuwait. What have they been blessed with? Oil. Oil. Today, when you go to that country, those countries, let's take for instance Saudi Arabia. They drive big trucks, consume a lot of gas, and the gas are cheap in that country because that's what they've been blessed with. So it's cheap in that country. Nobody complain about gas in that country. If you look at us in Africa, we are not only blessed with oil, manganese, timber, gold, cocoa, bauxite, you name it. But yet, the Africans are not benefiting from all these natural resources. Look at our vast land, how we've been blessed with fertile land. If you you plant a seed on a concrete, so far as there's an opening, it's still gonna germinate in Africa. But then again, why are we still having problem with food? If there is a shock in Ukraine, we're not gonna have wheat. Ukraine supplying us wheat in Africa. A little shock, a little war. The Africans start complaining, for which we have the land to grow those things there. Think about it. They make you think like, oh, farming is for the poor people. The mindset is so messed up to the extent that they make you understand that farming is for the poor people, for which without farming, you and I cannot survive. Without food, you and I cannot survive. But yet, we just look down upon that job. We just look down upon those that work in that category. If you go to African countries today, on a Farmer's Day, in Ghana, in those villages, what do they give them on a Farmer's Day? They give them machete, good job, and a certificate. If they go far, they give them a motorbike, which may cost maybe 40,000 cedis, equivalent to maybe, let me say $900 or $800, if I'm correct. Instead of giving them tractors. If you cannot even give them tractors, there are a lot of tilling machines. There's also the two-wheel tractors, which are not expensive. $2,000, $1,000, $3,000. You can find those things and give it to these people, and they'll be happy. They'll be contributing to the society. But every day they tell you, oh, farming is for poor people. Farming is for poor people. Farming is never for poor people, because if you come to the West, look at the people doing farming. They are rich people. The government supports them. But yet, we keep on underestimating the job. We keep on underrating those people that work in that field. And we go to Ukraine begging for food because we don't have wheat in our continent. Look at the gold, the bauxite. As if God already know that we'll be starving. He put those things on the ground for us. Make use of it. God does not change your condition until you wake up and change yours first, and God will put that blessing down upon you. As Africans, we have to wake up. We have the youngest population, if I'm right. We are strong. We are healthy. We're not making use of what we've been blessed with. Today, a Chinese man will send us tilapia from China. Brazilian will send us eggs to Africa, as if our chicken forgotten how to lay eggs. What is going on? This doesn't make any sense. We should be supplying them with food. Look at Canada. What do they have? Timber. That's it. Nothing more than that. If you look at all the African countries, they're not blessed with just one thing. or one natural resource. Everything, you would find it there in that land. It's about time we talk to the leaders and think again so that we can better ourselves, better our system, change the mindset of the African youth. We should not be begging no more. We should not do that. The African should not be starving. We all want to move to the West. We want to move to the West. I met a guy, or I spoke to a guy in Ghana. He only owns 1 acre of land. What does he have there? Vegetables. He said, my brother, every 3 days, I make 4,000 Ghana cedis. 4,000 Ghana cedis, if you bring it to the Canadian dollars, that's $400. If you bring it to the American dollars, that's like maybe 300, 320. Imagine. Do you make that money in United States? And he does get this money, he said, for 2 months, every 3 days, 4,000, which is $300 or 400 Canadian dollars. Every 3 days for 2 months on 1 acre of land. They make you forget what you have been blessed with. They make you forget on how to make money easy on the field of agriculture. We just keep running to them. We just keep running to them. We just keep running to them. When I hope that we can start getting up, to start thinking, to start changing the mindset, to start grabbing what we've been blessed with and see how our condition, our lifestyle is going to change, and stop copy and pasting their system of governance, their system of life. Until we meet again, nos vemos pronto.